All right, let's match a maxi nerdle. We got 24 divided by, what do I do? 24 divided by 6. Wow, brain fart there. Plus 3 times 1 equals 7. We're not off to the hottest start, but that's a lot of purple. That's a lot of purple, dude, and it's going to equal at least a double digit, and we have multiplication and addition. So you would expect the number to get kind of big. We have 4 numbers. Haven't used 4 numbers as well. All right, so structurally, what do I have to do here? We got 2, 2, 1. So we're gonna have probably a double-digit number, like 2 double-digit numbers and a single-digit number. Maybe I can do a double-digit number times a single-digit number. I could do 16 times 4. That's 64, and then add 20 something. I'll be in either the 80s or the 90s, which seems good. Wait, plus 25 is 89. Wouldn't this be money? That's kind of incredible. That, oh, the plus couldn't go there. But I did move a lot of stuff around and didn't get anything. Anything green other than the equal sign, which is a little annoying. Okay. All right, well, I'm hoping it's a double digit times a single digit, and not a double digit times, double digit times a double digit is probably not possible. Okay, so I'm going to try to put a double digit, I'm going to do a double digit up front, probably our biggest, maybe our biggest numbers. I might even just do the same thing. Well, I guess it can't equal something this big, so I have to, I'm assuming the 6 is going to go here, honestly. With multiplication and addition, I would expect this number to get kind of big. So if I could do like something in the teens times 4 or 12 times 4. So the 1 can't go out front though, so I can't even add. What if I did, okay, let's do 12 times 4 here. And then I'll just add, so what do I need to add to get into the 60s? Yeah, see, like the number's already too big. 12 times 4 is getting too big too fast. I feel like I'm gonna need multiple 2s. 2 and 1 can't go out here either. Uh-oh. Huh, okay, I can't make this number that big. This is interesting. 12 times 4 is 48. Plus 12 is 60. I kind of just want to check that structure. I'm a little confused on what's going on here. I know the 1 can't go there, but the rest of the equation is solid for checking a lot of different things. I think this structure is kind of likely at this point. So I really just kind of want to check the addition sign and the multiplication sign. That's what I'm talking about, dude. That's what I'm talking about, dude. There's no 0. 6 doesn't go there. It's going to be 1 squared, isn't it? So it's just going to be like 1 times 4. No, the 6 has to go somewhere. This number's going to get kind of big. Wait, 16 times... Oh, the 6 is going to have to... The 6 has to be the last number in the equation. The 6 doesn't make sense in either of these two spots. Oh, we're like way too big. Okay, so... But still, what goes in front of this 2? It can't be a 1 or a 2. And 42... 42 plus 4 is 46. There it is. Okay. 42 plus 1 squared or cubed. It could be either one. I'm going to go squared first, I guess. We'll just go in numerical order. Equals 46. So it's just like a bunch of 4s in the equation. There it is, dude. That's a maxi nerdle. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. All right, let's smash Word 500. Word 500 is a Wordle game where they give you the number of greens and yellows. They don't tell you where they are in the word. I like to start with a do and audio because they use all 5 vowels in the English language, and the only letters that change are the E and the O. So in an instance like this, where we have the same number of letters from both words, if the E was in, the O would also have to be in because they're the only letters that change, and we took E away from audio, so it would have to be replaced by the O to have the same number of letters. So I like to test the O and the E together initially and sort of see if we can disprove that they're in the word is sort of the point. I'm not really sure how to do that. I could go, I'm thinking E-D-O. I don't feel like that's working. I need a green from audio, which is sort of why I'm struggling, I feel like. Oh, movie I think works. Movie is kind of a classic for the structure. So the I could be the green, and then I'm moving the O. I would be yellow here. Okay, so since we only have one letter for movie, that means that we can't have the O and the E both in the word, which means they're both not in the word, which gets rid of 2 of the vowels and makes my job a lot easier. Because we know we need vowels in this word. It seems like it's very possible the I could go here, and maybe I move the A. Maybe the A could be our other yellow is kind of what I'm thinking initially. So there has to be a word like this. Seem cabin. Okay, it's not cabin, and we're not making a ton of progress, but we continue having that one green. So I would like to keep the I as the green if I can. I guess the A could go next to the I. I guess I could probably do that. Trail looks really good. So I just continue testing the same vowels that I was testing, just to be consistent with my strategy here, dude. And that's why you do that, you know? Because now we're not getting all confused with a bunch of different things. I think it's probably just the Holy Grail. It's not the Grail. Let's take a second, please. You know? Let's take a second, please. It's got to be frail now. Absolutely has to be frail. There's no other letter that can go there, and it has to be those 4 letters. It's frail, and there's nothing frail about that solve. That was an excellent song. Very strong. It was a very strong solve. Don't tell me otherwise. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. All right, let's smash Wordle. Wordle's the Wordle game with 2 words in the same grid. I'd like to get all the vowels in right off the bat. I think the only vowels we have left to get are O and E. So we can do kind of a lot of things here, I think. I'm going to go clone. Okay, so we get an E. Our only vowels are I and E. I haven't tested a Y yet. We could probably do that. I'm going to go meshy, I think. Just gets a bunch of new letters in, test that Y, moves the E. Okay, so we do have a Y at the end. Thought there might be. The E can't go second, and usually a word that ends in Y has a vowel in that second spot. So I'm thinking maybe the I goes with the Y is my initial instinct. We do still have 5 yellows. I was gonna go sites, and that almost moves all of the letters around there yellow. I could just go bites. That moves. I'm really feeling the E is probably going to go in the 3rd spot, but this moves 4 yellows around, gets a B involved. I think it's a decent guess. Okay, the E does go there, and the I does go there, which is really where I was thinking that I was going to go. Now I'm really feeling that the I goes with the Y. There's a possibility for a double E. Okay, audit. Interesting on tax day that we would have audit. I feel like this is going to be related to taxes. Still have 3 yellows to place. If the I goes with the Y, the N would have to also go with that word. And I feel like it kind of has to be double N. And I don't really know how that's going to work. Okay. Interesting. I kind of do want to try a double E. Alright, so I have 7 letters. I really want to place some of these yellows. Where is the C gonna go? Is a very confusing aspect of this to me. Like I really want to start a word SC. Huh. Guess I could think ticky is probably a word. Ticky tack. It moves the T and the C, and that's really my only goal here. It's not going to be the word. It's not that helpful either, honestly. I don't think the K is going to be useful. All it really does is move the T and the C. I probably can do better than that. I really want... You got to get some more letters involved, I think. I want to test double E. I kind of just want to go scene, honestly. I've really stuck on SC like that, but I don't see how it's going to work. But this test double E, it's definitely not going to be the word because the E can't go last. But it moves the S and the C. I'm going to give this a try. Interesting. Okay, so there's only one E. Which is pretty strange. Because now I feel like it has to be like SC. Oh, is it screw? Audit screw? I mean, I think it has to be screw. One of the words is like has to be screw because the E, if it's IY, which I kind of feel like it has to be at this point, we only have one more vowel and there's only one E, so it has to go here. There have to be 3 consonants in front of the E. And if it's SC, screw is the only word there. I'm almost positive. So if it's screw, we have TI something NY. Tinny? Am I missing something here? Is tinny a word? It's got to be screw. Tinny? I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't know. Okay, I've been lost on the last couple themes here, and there aren't always themes to the daily Wordle, but there are a lot of the time. A lot of times the 3 words tie together. So audit, tinny, screw. Interesting. Okay. Well, there's a Wordle for you. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Praveen was popping. How you living? What do you see? All right, let's smash a fibble. Fibble's a word game that lies to you once a line. So one of these tiles in the first guess is the wrong color. I like to get 5 unique characters in right off the bat to try to force some lies out of the game. We only have 2 vowels left to try to use because the first guess used 3 vowels. So I think I'm going to go crown here. Just use the O and 4 new consonants. That's awesome. Okay, so now we have 5 letters to test. We know that at least 3 of these letters have to be in the word because it can only lie to us once a line. Is there a way for me to use all 5 of them at the same time? Is usually my thought. I don't think there is, though. So what can I do here? We have 3 vowels. I'm not thinking the O, the U, and the E are going to be in the word. I think I'm just going to go force. So that uses the 3 that we got from the last guess, which is what I'm most interested in, because we can get, if we can prove what 2 letters are there from that, we're well on our way. And then I get to try the E. Let's try this. Okay, so we lose the O, we keep the E, we lose the C. So we know there's an R in the word, and either O or C has to be in this word. Not one of them has to be. So R. So now we know that our lies from both lines are coming from the C and the O. So R doesn't go in either of these places, which is oftentimes pretty scary because ER is a scary ending. So it could be OER, which leaves a lot of possibilities. You'll find when you play a lot of this game. So lover, if it is OER, V and W are really popular letters in that middle spot. I'm going to try lover and see what happens. I should have gone cover, honestly, because I wanted to test the C and the O again. But it's looking like E and R aren't going to go like, I mean, they can't go like this now, which honestly is a sort of relieving. We do know that there's an E in the word as well. I don't know if I mentioned that. So I'm really feeling like U is probably the lie here. I really should have gone cover there to try to prove something about the O and the C. Missed opportunity. Okay, but it's not ER, which is good. This R is really running out of places to go, though. I'm bummed I didn't try cover. I need to take opportunities to figure out which of the C and the O are lying. All right, where is this R going to go? Like, you could start R. I think recut is probably possible. No, recut doesn't have a lie from this. But I'm starting to feel like the C is probably in the word, and I just want to try the R and the E in new spots. I haven't really tested the U at all either. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. So I mean, either the C or the O have to be in this word. Okay, I'm feeling like this word probably starts RE. So I think the U could continue being, like, it might still be lying to us. And I think there might be an O in the word. I think the O might just be consistently lying as well. But let's see if there are any words that fit that structure. I mean, at this point, so if the O isn't lying, we need an L or a V in the word. And then we would need a C as well. So we would need an L or a V and a C if the O isn't in the word, which seems hard to do. And a U, actually, because if we need a C, then the C is the lie here, and we'd have the, yeah, that's impossible. Okay, the O is in the word. I'm concluding that the O is in the word, and I'm saying that the C is the lie here. No, the C isn't the lie there. The C is the lie here. So that would mean that the O can't go there. O would be the lie here. O would be the lie here. I'm pretty sure U is going to be the lie in both of these. That's really what I'm feeling like. I just don't see immediately what word works. I might just put in redos. I don't know. I don't think the S can't be in a word. That's a terrible guess. Retro. Retro's not possible. Rebox looks possible. Rebox is not a word. Okay. Fine, dude. You know, seems like it could be a word. You know, seems like a perfectly reasonable word. Rebod. Just like, give me something, dude. You know, it's the structure just makes too much sense. It just really seems like there should be something that works here. There's no way this U goes here if there's an O in the word, right? I'm really stuck on there being an O. I would love to get a word in here that disproves it if it actually is wrong. Rebog. Dude, like one of these has to be a word, you know? Anything. Like it just could be anything with an O. Remove. Reboo. I just kind of feel like this has to be the word. All right. Well, I had one in there before, didn't I? I was going to go retro. Let's just try this for lack of a better guess. Wow. Wow, interesting. So the O still is not appearing. I thought I had virtually proved that the O is in the word. And if the O is lying here, that means we have an R here, which would mean it has to go R. Which means the O has to go in one of these two spots. Reord. Or it could be regrow, rebro, reord. I'm so lost. Is the O really not in the word? So if the O isn't in the word, we need a C. But if the C is in the word, we need this U. And if the C and the U are in the word, we need an L or a V. Recull isn't a word. I'm really confused. Redro, rebro, resro. What's going on? Reorg? What? Now E and R change. So R is, there's definitely another R in the word. And there isn't an O. So there, if there's not an O, so am I just wrong about the RE? Is that? No, I can't. I mean, one of these is a lie. So R, it has to start RE. This is wrong. This is, so this is the lie. There's no O. So something about my logic is really wrong. Is it recur? Is that how you spell recur? I thought I had like, I thought I had two R's at the end for some reason. Okay. Oh, and there's an R at the end, so my LV logic was wrong. That one was crazy, dude. I was thinking because I knew that the R and the E had to start the word, that this couldn't, that these were definitely not lies. Oh, man. Okay. Crazy lie logic there. Threw me for a loop. There's a fibble for you, though. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Any tips for fibble? That was a pretty good. I mean, like, I did my best there. I don't know if you're looking for fibble strategy. That was an interesting one, for sure. Fibble's really hard. You got to force the lies out. So starting, just get a bunch of letters in until you get 4 letters on the screen, 4 or 5 letters on the screen, and then try to use all 4 or 5 of those letters in one guess, so it can only lie to you once, and you'll get some information out of it. You got to force lies out of this game, or else it's impossible. How you doing, REX? I am live streaming now. I was always live streaming, but I'm moving from Twitch to YouTube. All right, what should my last game be? I don't know. I like Fusel. I think I did Warm. I'm gonna do Warmel again. I haven't done that in a minute. Oh, let's do Wordle Peaks, actually. I've never played that one. I don't even really know how to play it. Oh, what is this format? I can't do that. That's not acceptable. What is this? Alright, I don't know what's going on here. Why is it's so poorly formatted? Okay, I'm gonna do it anyway though. Whoa, what was that? What is that doing? Why is this, what's this J? Why is this J dancing around? So strange. Are they peeking out from behind the thing? Is that what's happening? All right, let's smash a Wordle Peaks. Another one new to the channel. This one, I guess, it's called Word Peaks, actually. But interesting game. So I'm gonna type in. My usual guess is later. I'm just gonna stick with that. That seems fine enough. So the point of the game is that it's gonna tell us that our letters are too high or too low in the alphabet. So rather than giving us yellow and green, it gives us blue or orange to tell us that that the letters are too high or too low. So L is telling us that it's too high in the alphabet. A is probably just a bad guess in general because A is obviously, if A is not the right letter, it's too high in the alphabet. So there's definitely a strategy to like using letters in the middle of the alphabet. Using common letters isn't always the best way to do it. They still turn green if you get them correct. So I was hoping I would get some greens out of this, but I didn't. So I haven't narrowed this down too much. So I need a letter between M and Z in the alphabet. So it's all alphabetized stuff. If I can split the difference, that's probably the best. So if I could put an S there, that would probably be great. B to Z was not helping me at all. Probably need a vowel here. O seems like it's probably right in the middle if I can do that. A to S, again, didn't do a very good job splitting the alphabet in half. I think L would be like a pretty good guess there. And then F to Z. At this point, I just kind of need to make a word. I could go solid. I think solid works pretty well here. Pretty middly letters. The D's not very middly, but get between D and R, I think we're in pretty good shape. Okay, still no greens, which is a little upsetting. You know, would be nice to get maybe one. One green would be nice. Okay, so S is too low, so now we're between L and S. So I've narrowed this down to, it looks like keyboard showing me 6 letters on the keyboard. Okay, seems like reasonable that the, okay, so O is too high. So I'm thinking PR would be a good way to start here. Seems reasonable because A and O are too high. And then I would probably need a vowel here. There's only one vowel between T and L, which is the O. And then we have E and I. So I need a letter below I in the alphabet. D is too high. I think prove looks really good here. I think this could actually be the word. Let's give this a try. It's proved it! Oh, I was so excited. I was so excited, dude. You know, it's tough for them to rob me like that. That's really sad, especially with the new game. That's upsetting. But we do know it starts PRO and then proxy. It's got to be proxy. No, it can't be. So it has to be between D and R, E and R. What are my options here? So my only options here are W, X, Y, and Z. Could be prowl. I think it's probably prowl. Because we're on the prowl. We're on the prowl, dude. We're on the prowl. We're playing Word Peaks, and we're just smashing the game. First time on the channel. Pretty solid performance, I thought. There it is. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Alright, I think that's going to do it for the stream today. Thanks for hanging out. Nice to see you, REX, Praveen. Thanks for popping through. I'm going to try to do this on the daily. I'll be posting all these videos on YouTube for people to watch during the day as I usually do, but I'm just going to film them live in case anybody wants to tap in and say what's up. So thanks for popping through, and I will catch you later.